Welcome to quickcasts from Yoga for First Responders. I'm Eric Brenneman, and in these bite-sized episodes, we'll bring you quick insights and practical tips on the power of yoga, breathwork, mindfulness, and meditation specifically for first responders. Whether you're on a quick break or between calls, we've got a nugget of wisdom to help you stay resilient and focused. Let's dive right in. Hey everyone, it's Eric here with another Yoga for First Responders quickcast. Normally on this feed, I'm talking about breath work, tactical tools, and the science of stress. Today's going to be a little different. Today I want to talk about money. More specifically, I want to talk about donations. What it really means that YFFR is a nonprofit, and why I'm asking you directly to support this mission. I'll be honest and upfront. This is not my favorite conversation. I'd rather be breaking down call scenarios or guiding a breathing drill than talking about money. But here's the truth. Avoiding this conversation has hurt our nonprofit. It has limited what we can do. And if you care about first responders, which you do, or you would not be listening to this show, you care about YFFR. This is one of the most important episodes I've recorded. So let's take a breath together and dive in. So inhale through your nose for a count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for a beat. And exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's talk about the honest side of running this business, of moving this mission forward. If we have not yet met, I'm Eric Brenneman. I spent 13 years in the fire service. I worked my way up to lieutenant, and I've walked through the same kinds of calls and cumulative stress that many of you are living with every single shift. Now I serve as the president of this organization, Yoga for First Responders. When people hear the word yoga, a lot of minds go straight to candles and stretching and a playlist. But you know that's not what we do. YFFR teaches first responders how to use their breath, movement, and mindset in a way that is built specifically for the job. We train your nervous system so that stress does not own you on the call, on the drive home, in the middle of the night, or even 10 years into retirement. We are not a big corporation. Yoga for First Responders is a small nonprofit with a 3-person team with a very large mission. We serve fire, law enforcement, dispatch, corrections, and all the humans who hold on to that thin line together. That is the context for this conversation. Here's what it actually looks like behind the scenes. We have a lean team. There is a lot of demand from agencies. We are building and running training, supporting instructors, maintaining our digital platforms, and trying to say yes to departments that know they need help but are stuck in budgetary and bureaucracy crises. Revenue in this world is inconsistent. Agencies move slowly. If you're on the job, you know that. Grants take time, purchase orders bounce around inside city or county systems for weeks or months, in some cases even years. Meanwhile, the need doesn't wait. The job is still grinding on you and on other people every single hour. And here's my confession, folks. Historically, YFFR, we've been weak at asking for donations. We put our heads down and do the work, day in and day out, just like you. We kind of assume that people know we need the support. We assume that because first responders love the mission, the financial side will somehow sort itself out. Unfortunately, that is not how it works. And that is on us. And that is why I am doing this episode, especially this time of year. This is the window when a lot of nonprofits either get the fuel they need for the next year or they limp into January in survival mode. And we have been on the wrong side of that more than once. I don't want to keep repeating that pattern. When you hear donate, it can feel abstract. So I want to spell out where your support actually goes. First, it keeps real humans on this mission. Our 3-person team is not sitting in some big office. We're building curriculum, delivering training, coordinating with agencies, managing our online platforms, answering the emails from responders at all hours, and pushing this protocol into systems that have never seen anything like it. Second, donations support the ongoing development and upkeep of YFFR University. That is the digital side of our work, the place where a firefighter or a dispatcher can log in between calls at home or on duty, a day off, and train their nervous system with content that is built for them. It helps keep that cost down and keep that cost low so it's accessible. Third, your support helps us to say yes to agencies and individuals who could not otherwise afford what we do. Sometimes that looks like easing the cost for a department that is trying to bring us in. Sometimes that looks like making it possible for a first responder to access training even if their agency is light years behind on wellness. And finally, donations give us room to move toward opportunities that can change the game instead of always living in crisis mode. They give us the ability to plan, not just react. Your donation does not disappear into overhead. It keeps this work alive and moving forward. There's a reason I care about this so much. Beyond spreadsheets and budgets, it is tied to real people and real moments. You see, I was a first responder. I've worked now with tens of thousands of you in the field, and we hear all the time, we're doing life-saving work. And yet, we struggle to keep the lights turned on in an organization that is doing that. This isn't to say anything bad about competing nonprofits out there. If you look at their 990s, a lot of us are struggling. A lot of people with really good missions are struggling at the moment. And I know budgets are tight. I know things are tight. But when we hear that we're doing life-saving work, gosh, it's that cup of coffee. Like, if you're going to go out and have a cup of coffee, maybe hit the donate button on our website and give that $5. It does make a difference. It really, really does. We as an organization took a leap of faith, and basically I have put on personal credit cards tens of thousands of dollars to bring a new technology that I know is going to change the way we train public safety and mental strength, mental conditioning. How we can build a stress regulation score utilizing these technologies so what we're building has a true rubric and metric, just like everything else that we train on. Because that's how much that I and we as the team at YFFR believe in this organization and believe in this mission. And so that's where we need your support. So here's my ask. Simple and direct. If YFFR has impacted you, if it has helped someone you care about, or if you just believe that first responders deserve better tools for their nervous system and their mental health, then I'm asking you to support this mission financially. I'm not going to throw a bunch of numbers at you. For some of you, that gift might be $10. Like I said, that $5 cup of coffee you may be willing to forego to support this mission. For some of you, it may be $50 or $100 or $1,000. The amount matters less, quite frankly, than the decision to say, I am in this with you. I believe in your mission. If you have the means, I'm asking you to make a tax-deductible donation today. You can tap the link in the show notes for this episode, or you can head to our website and look for the red donate button, top right-hand corner. Make it simple on yourself. If you are listening in the rig or in the patrol car, make a note on your phone and do it as soon as you're parked and clear. If you're in a season where giving money is just not possible right now, I get it. There are still 2 powerful things you can do. First, share the link with one person who cares about first responders, a friend, a family member, someone in your community who asks, how can I help? Second, share this episode with your agency leadership or your wellness committee. Sometimes the person who can move dollars just has not heard the right story yet. You might be the bridge between what they want for their people and the tools we bring. Whether you donate, share, or just listen and reflect, I truly want to say thank you. This is the season of Thanksgiving. Your attention in a very loud world is already a gift. The fact that you care enough to stay with me through an honest conversation about money says a lot about who you are. So let's close the way we started, something that is more comfortable for me, with a quick breath together. So inhale through your nose for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Then we exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. As you breathe out, ask yourself this simple question. What part do I want to play in protecting the people who protect everyone else? If the answer includes supporting this mission, tap that link when you finish the episode and take action. Donate now. Don't delay. Thank you for listening. Thank you for what you do. And thank you in advance to those who choose to fuel this work. You'll hear me on the next quickcast. Stay safe.
Hey, before we go, I want to remind you that training your mental and physical health is incredibly important, especially for those working in high-stress jobs like first responders.
And if you're interested in learning more about yoga for first responders, visit yogaforfirstresponders.org for our on-demand training app, online course platform, in-person training, and more.
Like this podcast, subscribe, and give us a great review. We are so happy to have you part of the YFFR mission.